Alright, welcome everyone to the first reaction video on my channel. I would say the first reaction video in Mech Arena history, but I'm pretty sure BMP reacted to memes a while back. I don't know. I don't watch Mech Arena content, but I'm gonna be reacting to my own gameplay and I'm gonna be giving you tips on what I could have done better, okay? So this is going to be like that one video that I did, girls versus boys, but I'm gonna be voicing it over this time. I chose this match specifically because we just talked about SCARLET ATRIUM like a week ago. So I'm sorry for the lack of uploads, guys. I'm trying to get my act together. Okay, I promise, okay? But this is a 5v5. Now I did say for the strategy videos, I'm going to be doing them in a 1v1 scenario, as in you load in and then you fight one player with all bots. This is going to be a little different. This is endgame competitive customs, but I still want you to see how you would play on this map, kind of, sort of. You could learn a lot from this. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna go over it. As you can see, before even starting the match, I am one of the weakest players here. Okay, so there's not much I can do in terms of pushing power. Plus, we're not communicating with each other at all. So, yeah, we'll see how we do. Alright, so we're going to start, and I'm going to go with Minigun Eclipse because, remember, the sustain build is good to immediately start shooting to center in case a dash mech comes in, and there we go, we got a dash mech, so we're going to go ahead and start shooting him. And we stopped him from taking the beacon, just like that. However, you'll see right here, there's going to be another dash mech that comes in right there, and he's going to be hiding, but he's going to manage to take it, but then we start dashing towards it. As you can see right here, I get a little closer since I have my stealth, and there are a bunch of surges so they can't stun me, so I don't run the risk if I get a little closer. Here, I'm about to run out of ammunition, so I retreat and reload, and I just sit there, okay? We lost center, which is alright. Okay, we can get it back later. But right now, we're focusing on just killing these guys. And as you can see, this guy did not pay any attention to me, so I went straight up behind him and shot him. I'm gonna pause for a sec. So that guy was not paying attention to me whatsoever, so I pretty much got in his face and shot him and killed him. Now this guy came to this beacon. Now we cannot get center whatsoever, so obviously if they start taking this, that's gonna be our priority now. I saw this guy and then I just killed him. Alright, so we kill this surge right here. No need for me to use my ability yet. Okay, no need to. Now I use it. Now this is a minigun Deathwalker. Okay. Now notice this. As minigun 16s, it's gonna kill me if I try to trade shots with it. So what I do is I hide behind this pillar right here. But then he runs out of ammo and I ignore him completely. He's not a threat anymore. So now we start shooting the next threat, which is this nomad right here. This nomad ignores me. Good. So now I'm just gonna sit there and reload. And I've got the most damage right now. And I don't know how I died there. That's kind of BS, but I mean... right. Okay, this was a mistake. I should not have gone Nomad here. I died to a Nomad. See, here's the thing. A lot of people have... And I've done this mistake too, where if you die to a mech, you'll spawn the same mech to try to counter it. Don't do that. Here I should have spawned Surge. I would have just stunned the Nomad. It wouldn't have been able to do anything. And I would have just been able to kill it. But here, since I didn't do that, and I went with Nomad, I lost my strongest mod. I lost two of my mods right there on the bottom. You see that? So if I spawned with Surge, that wouldn't have happened. So now I'm weaker because of that. And there's this Eclipse, I might as well trade with it. And I'm gonna lose because this guy has maxed out mods, which is wild, by the way. Yeah. Okay, so here I go with Deathwalker. And I go with Deathwalker because I start to realize that I'm dying too much, I think. I need to spawn a mech that can obviously survive. And the whole point of Deathwalker is to not survive, but to keep respawning over and over again, so I'm gonna go with that instead in this situation. Now, I do another mistake here, watch this. I use my ability right off the bat. I shouldn't have done that. the Eclipse was weak, I would have killed it so quick with the Storm Axe, it wouldn't have been able to get a shot off on me. But okay, now we have our ability, and now we kind of have to go out and die. So there's this Orion here. So my Storm Axe are reloaded. And I don't kill it because of the elevation, but it does kill me, so that's fine. Like I said, Storm Axe are a little bit iffy to use on this map because of the elevation. Now we have this guy here, and look at that. You see the elevation is kind of a problem. So he's gonna try to get that beacon. I'm gonna say hell no. I'm gonna shoot him. Okay, now I get stunned. Now what? No, listen to this. So here's where you should use all of your senses. I was focused on this guy. However, you can hear the surge, dash, and then stun me. I could have had the reaction speed to react to that, and my ability was active too. No, my ability was ready. So I could have activated my ability and stopped myself from dying, but I didn't do that. Usually I have really good reaction speed, but this wasn't it. This time, unfortunately. You hear that? Yeah. I definitely could have reacted to that, but oh well. But I quick spawn Surge. And the only reason I quick spawn Surge is because it's the only mech that I have left that's like quick, really quick. And we need that. We need those beacons. But at this point, it's not gonna happen. They have nearly 80 influence, and at that point, it's kind of over. We have to like focus on making them out at this point. I don't know why I'm shooting this dome here. So we kill this guy. I made the mistake of dashing in. I shouldn't have dashed in. I should have waited until he came back all the way, so that then I could dash into him and kill him. But now we're left with just Lace Wing. Like I said, Lace Wing on this map is kind of meh. I mean, you could use it, but you could use other things as well, which is why I left it for last. But look at this Eclipse. It's a Revoker Eclipse. Alright, now notice what this Eclipse does. So it goes for me initially, right? But then it just goes for someone else. Yeah, and I think look at my teammate's health bar here. Very weak. This Eclipse probably saw me and was like maybe not worth the kill, you know? So turned around, saw my teammate and was like, oh yeah, I'll kill him instead. And that's exactly what he did. He kills my teammate and he turns around and focuses on me again. Which is not a bad idea, you know? I always think that once you choose a target, you should focus on them and not switch targets, you know, before you kill the person you chose initially. But this time it's justifiable because the other guy was like one shot. So, I mean, you might as well turn around and just send a shot his way. And I just break his ankles, man. But it's over already. Like, we lost because of influence. I mean, we tried. We really did. All right, we have 3 Revoker Surges. MVP. I mean, what else do you expect? Take a look here. So if you were to count the kills, we were actually very close to making them out. Very close to making them out, which is kind of unfortunate. And I did get the most kills despite being one of the weakest ones, but that doesn't matter. This guy kind of threw on their team. So this was a 5 versus 5 endgame custom. And like I said, we weren't communicating with each other whatsoever. If we were communicating, I think we definitely could have taken this. I mean, it was already close as it was. Anyway, I hope videos like this help you understand the map a little better and how changing strategies would look like, or something along those lines. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.